This is Sharon Beck. It is week 3. This is my week 3 reflection post. And as I thought about this week on innovation, first of all, I have to say that this is some of the most interesting reading I've ever done. So I have really found it a marvelous experience. I try to think of what would make my job at the hospital, what would make us be able to be more innovative. And I feel like it may be one of the reasons why I am so frustrated by this is because right now top management is vertical. It's all the old things about leadership that I've been reading about, that instead of it being quantum leadership, it's vertical, top down, very distant, very doesn't want to know anything about us, kind of management that then has the next manager down is a really sweet man who has bad ADHD. It's very difficult for him to think ahead at all. He's quite impulsive and he's very scattered. So he has a way of doing things. The rest of us try really hard to work around him, and currently I'm in the position of trying to help a person who's been in the field for about 5 years learn to be a team leader so that she will be able to take over when I go in the next year. I have been acting, I only started working there 32 hours a week. I've had a 20-hour-a-week private practice the whole time I've been working at the hospital, and I have cut back to 24 hours now that I'm in the Brandman program, but I am not there enough. I've never been there enough to be an official team leader, but one of the actually our consultant, when I first started, after I'd been there about a year, said, Sharon, do you have any awareness that you're actually running the department and you're seeing all those patients in addition? I don't know how you're doing it, but thank God you're here. So I have felt, and I felt from some of the other managers in our department, that it's been really helpful that I was around, and now I won't be around because I'll be leaving this work to go on as a nurse practitioner. So I'm trying real hard to help one of our younger staff be able to take over, and I know that there's things that need to be done differently. In the reading, I'm learning that point of care, brainstorming, trying to help young staff, other staff at the point of care feel empowered to be able to create innovative concepts. I've met with the staff. We have all kinds of interesting ideas, but right now, top management is just interested if we can crank out more patient hours. We are already at what's considered over the maximum for the hospital as a whole. And I'm not sure, I kind of am contemplating about what I need to do about this before I go. I'm trying to work through channels. We met with my manager the other day and we're talking about, kind of as a result for me of this course of being brave and starting to say I have to actually do things and not just be, trying to work around everybody, but I need to directly hit things a little bit more head on. So that's what I'm trying to do, but it is certainly very challenging, and so far has been met with a great deal of resistance. I feel bad that I don't respect my manager more. That seems not good to me. He's the first non-nurse manager I've ever had. No, I had one other one, so I've had two. The nurse managers, I've never had a nurse manager that was this poor. I think my nurse managers in general were pretty hard-working people who had come from point-of-service jobs, so they had been staff nurses, so they knew a lot more about what kind of challenges are faced by people working with patients and not doing just management. Anyway, that's a little bit about week 3, what's on my mind. Sharon Beck, Brandman University Reflection Post.